Sometimes it takes tragedy to help us find our passion in life. And that's what happened for JMU professor Ken Rutherford. WHSV's Michael Hyland shows us how for Rutherford, 1 second changed everything.
It's an international issue being confronted in the valley. Landmines in countries around the world waiting for a victim to detonate them. Dr. Ken Rutherford recently took over as the head of JMU's Center for International Stabilization and Recovery.
We're really serving, I think, our community well. Not only the Harrisburg community, but the world community.
In 1993, he did economic development work in Africa.
I saw a lot of disabled people in Somalia, crawling on all fours and without legs or a blown-off leg.
They were the victims of landmine explosions. Some of those landmines had been buried for decades.
The other side's the same way.
5 months into his trip, Rutherford would become a victim himself.
My first introduction to landmines was when it took off my legs.
The explosion happened while he was traveling to a site for refugees. These pictures were taken shortly after.
My attitude is I got lucky.
Why is that?
Well, I could have died.
The explosion came at a time when he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do next in his life.
Well, it was almost like being in the audience in church and watching people talk about you at your funeral or hearing your own eulogy. And what did I want them to say?
After recovering, he testified before Congress. He met with Princess Diana and other world leaders. He learned there were thousands and thousands of victims like him.
People started calling on me that we need your voice in this campaign. And during that time, I did a transfer internally from being a poster child to being a leader and a director.
His work at JMU will keep him busy, traveling the country and the world.
So I have to realize my limitations physically, but at the same time, mentally, I live my life like I have legs. A lot of my students don't even know I don't have legs.
This center at JMU used to be known as the Mine Action Information Center. The group is now taking on all kinds of post-war issues.
We're looking into cross-religious understanding in the Middle East. We have projects going on in Colombia, Jordan.
For Rutherford, losing his legs certainly brought many challenges, but also many opportunities.
You either look back or you look forward. I have kids, I have a wife, and you only get one chance at life. And you make the best of it.
In Harrisonburg, Michael Hyland, WHSV News 3.
In 1997, Rutherford and another man started the Landmine Survivors Network. Since then, it's grown into a group helping all survivors of war. Augusta County is wasting no time finding a new superintendent.